This like 250K over list price, like we got to do it. We don't have certainty that like we're getting the best possible price. What was that conversation like between the two of you, and how did you end up doing it?
I think where credit is due, to use your phrase, Sean, I think you had kind of got you had sort of warmed us up to that already, because of what we were looking at in terms of what offers were being accepted in other places that we had been interested in. So I distinctly remember we were standing in the backyard of our house and you said, if you like it, we have to put an offer now and shoot the moon. And we were like, okay. And when we got in the car, both of us were like, we like it. We're going to shoot the moon. We trust Sean. He's shown us how this process works and how we really need to have it happen in San Francisco. And if I'm being honest, I was more scared at some of the offers that we had put in previously, but most of my fear was that we wouldn't get it because I liked it so much.
That's interesting.
First Republic Bank has this really terrific 360 installment plan that they break that up.
Yeah.
So when we crunched the numbers and saw what it really did on a monthly basis, I mean, it sounds ridiculous to go that far over asking, but having gone through the process for 4 or 5 times before,
right?
And every time the home was listed at 1.1, but it closed at $1.6 million or $1.5 million, it was obvious that the listing price meant nothing.
And you're talking about all the other ones before this one where we were kind of like writing offers to get into the information flow. And we were like, well, we didn't make it by $300,000.
Exactly. And that was, the listing, we really had to come to terms with the fact that listing price means nothing.
Right.
And that was one of the biggest lessons that I took away was we kept asking you, what's this house going to sell for?
Right.
And the honest answer that we got was, I have no idea. Whatever someone is willing to pay for it, that is what this house is going to go for.
Well, and it was like interest rates were super low. People were just coming back from like the COVID hangover, and suddenly there was just all this demand, not only for San Francisco, which had been kind of idle the year prior, but for single family homes in like the $1.5 million category. And, what was that house on out in Golden Gate Heights? It got 25 offers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was listed, I think at 1.1 or 1.095, something like that. And it went for 1.6 something.
Right.
So it was way, way beyond what we could even have increased with the bank.
We could not have afforded that home.
No.
But you had to go through that, right? Because like you were hanging out and you're like, well, 1.1, like it's probably going to go for 1.2 or something like that, right?
Right. I absolutely thought that. So honestly, when we made the offer on this place and we made a preemptive offer and you said like, go with the budget, I was already kind of warmed up that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like I think you guys did a really great job at saying like, over the few times that we had put in offers, that gave us more information about what it would be like when it came to the offer.
Right.
So I was more scared that it wouldn't be accepted, but I also didn't feel fear to just like say, this is what we're going to offer.
That's great. And I'm obviously like so happy it's working.